Hey guys, welcome. It's your friendly neighborhood bee, and let's get straight into it, shall we? From r/ am I the butthole for sending my child to my ex in thrift store or cheap clothing? My ex-wife has our child every weekend, and I have them during the week. I make more than my ex, and I make it a point to have nice clothes for our child at our house. I have primary custody, so no child support is paid to her. I'll call my ex Jen and my kid Alex. When I pick up Alex from Jen's apartment, I wash the clothes they are wearing and send them back to Jen when she sees Alex on the weekend. Usually, I put them in Alex's backpack. They are not great clothes, kind of cheap and really worn. My issues started when Alex's clothes that they were wearing when I dropped them off at Jen's would disappear. I didn't really notice it at the beginning, but when the closet started to empty, I noticed. I asked Jen where are the clothes going and if she could send them back. It caused so many problems. She went to her lawyer and claimed they were her clothes that she bought, and I have no right to them. I pulled out all of my receipts of me buying them. It was a whole thing which cost way too much money because our lawyers were involved. In the end, she was told to return the clothes. After that, I've been dressing our child in the clothes she sent him to me in, which don't look the best, or in thrift store clothes that I don't care about disappearing. I got a text how I am cruel for doing this, and I should just let her keep Alex's clothes that I sent him in because I make more money. I told Jen if she wants nicer clothes to go buy some. She has the money, she makes decent money. I find it ridiculous that she tried to steal his whole closet when she makes choices to go on vacation instead of buying nice clothes for our kid. I was ranting to my sister, and she called me petty and to just give her some of the clothes. Should I? No. Common questions that I'm going to answer. Edit. Alex doesn't care, I've asked. He's 11. My kid told me that when it's time to head home, the only clothes he has are the crappy ones, and the ones that he likes to wash, they just kind of vanish. Example, a nice coat he wore everywhere. Time to head back, it wasn't there. Jen rushed him out the door without the coat. Sometimes they would show up again, sometimes not at the house. Alex just said that he won't go to school in those clothes, which is fine because he just doesn't. I get Alex back before Monday during school. Jen drops him off at 8 on Sunday. Also, it's not like Alex is going out on the weekend to see friends because Jen refuses to drive Alex. This is why Alex couldn't do sports that he wanted because Jen refuses to drive him on weekend practices or games. That's a completely different issue. Yes, I am trying to get full custody. We wouldn't be here if she was just normal and sent back clothes. What happens to the clothes? Some stayed at the house, some were given to family, some were sold online. Others came back damaged. I don't know if they were messed up before or after she was told to give them back. Oh my god. I'm so happy that you're trying to get full custody because this sounds like a nightmare. And I'm so glad you two aren't together anymore. For the good of the kids, some people are meant to be exes. Oof, not the butthole. If you like these things, I'm here every day, so make sure to like and subscribe. Next victim. Am I the butthole for falling asleep with my sister after playing video games? I, 34 male, like to have my sister, 36 female, over to play video games together once every 2 or 3 weeks on a Wednesday night. It's one of the highlights of my month. We eat pizza and talk and just chill with my dogs, after the pizza's put away, of course. Usually we're done by 11 and she goes back home. My wife has said she's fine with this, and we've invited her to play with us a few times, but she's not interested. My current problem happened last week when I had my sister over. We did what we normally do, and we switched to watching a show after a little while. I'm not sure when, but we both ended up accidentally falling asleep. I've fallen asleep with her hundreds of times before, especially when we were teenagers and I would watch shows in her room because she had the TV. So I didn't really think it was a problem. We got up that morning and she went home. My wife waited until she had left to bring it up, since she had apparently seen us earlier that morning. She said that I disrespected her by not only having someone over that night without asking, but also by falling asleep with a woman who wasn't her. It's your sister! Oh, all right. The first one was fair, and I think I was definitely in the wrong there, even if it was an accident. But the insinuation she was kind of making really made me mad, and we ended up getting into a pretty intense argument. We haven't really spoken since. My sister and mother have both told me to just apologize to her and move on, but I still feel like I wasn't in the wrong for accidentally falling asleep with my sister just because she's a woman. If it was a friend, I could 100% understand, but it's my sister. Am I the butthole? No. Let me tell you a little story. So, it was early in the morning. Me and my boyfriend had just woken up, and his dad called him in the wee hours of the morning. Sometimes he likes to do this, and his dad was just asking him to help him build something, and we were so tired. He accidentally answered the phone, and he went, "Hi, Daddy." He hadn't called that man Daddy in years. Would she have had a problem with that too? My heart just swelled hearing him call his dad Daddy. Like, just what? No, absolutely not. You are not the butthole. I think your wife is a little odd for thinking that there's a problem with that. I mean, I understand your wife not wanting someone to spend the night that she wasn't really expecting, but at the same time, do you really want to wake your sister up at like 2 a.m. and be like, "Hey, I know that you're exhausted. Go ahead and drive home when you're exhausted and possibly get into an accident." No, just let them sleep. It's fine. I would have taken a picture and framed it, but I guess that's just me. Anywho, next one. Am I the butthole for refusing a wedding gift, knowing there will be strings attached? Oh, one of those. My fiance, 32 male, and I, 31 female, got engaged on Christmas Eve. Well, congratulations. Until recently, I had a great relationship with his family, his mom especially. But ever since the engagement, it's become really strained because she keeps trying to insert herself into our decisions and offering unsolicited advice. And I'm slowly getting at my wits' end. A few things that have annoyed me are as follows. We want a maximum of around 50 people. My fiance and I are both introverts, and even the thought of being in front of that many people gives me anxiety. With our close family, friends, and their plus ones, we're probably already over 50. His mother insists the wedding must be a grand event with at least 150 guests. Absolutely not. I found a gown in a magazine that I love, and it's going to be my inspiration. It's more on the simple side, but that's my style. I show my best friend, my mom, and my future mother-in-law because I did want her to feel included, and she insisted it was too plain and everyone will think I'm just another guest at my wedding, being the only one in white. Mm-mm. The venue we're thinking about is too small and boring. The on-site catering is not special enough, and because my fiance is an only child, this needs to be a grande affair. Mm. We need to get a guest list to her so she can review and approve who's coming. No, this is our wedding, not yours. Thankfully, my fiance is on my side and about 6 weeks ago called her and said, "We know what kind of wedding we want to have, and she needs to stop overstepping and questioning our choices." In an attempt to punish him and assert her authority, she went radio silent until last week. Oh, peace on earth. Ah. She invited us to dinner on Sunday and presented us with a check for $25,000 to help with the wedding. When we got home, I told my fiance we are not cashing that check. He thinks I'm being ridiculous, and this can help us have the wedding that we want with almost no out of pocket costs. I told him we won't have the wedding we want because she's going to use the money as leverage to push the event in the direction she wants. When she insists on including her friends we don't know and don't care about, she's going to say, "Oh, well, I thought the money would help cover them. When we go dress shopping, it'll be, that's a bit simple. I thought the extra money you'd get something nicer." when we finally choose the venue, it'll be, so what exactly is my money paying for? My fiance said it'll cause a huge rift if we don't accept the money because his mother is extending an olive branch and being generous. No, she's not. She's being controlling. Anywho. But I tried telling him it'll cause a bigger rift if she gets it in her mind that she has a say in our choices because she's paying for it. And I shut her down every time. I feel like I'm being positioned as a bridezilla. My fiance thinks I'm overreacting, and it's tension in the last few months exposing itself. My mother said I should just accept the gift. So, am I the butthole? Nope, you're not. And someone in the comments had a very good consideration. They said, I'd take the money and put it in a separate account to earn interest, or just consider it 25K your zero balance and continue excluding her from decisions you've been doing. If she ever demands her money back, just send it back to her. Yeah, that's what I'd do. It's exactly what I do. And OPX responded and said, I like this. Thank you. So, yeah, just put it in a separate account to earn interest. And if she ever wants it back, be like, here, take it. We didn't use it on the wedding anyway. It's fine. It's fine. If she tries to be like, oh, well, my money paid for this. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, ma'am. So, no, not the butthole. I like this suggestion. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.